Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of our Langrisser mobile series. And more importantly, today is another round in the finals, in the final bracket, namely the round of 8, also known as the quarterfinals of Apex Arena Season 1. Just like before, you are able to bet on the matches, however this time I only took the one granted for free. And I gave it to Dango as we want to support Dango all the way through from the start to the end, as he's representing the the strategy team, and we will see if he can take our name to glory. That would be really impressive. So just as last time, we are going to be watching Dango's match mainly. If there is time to watch anything else happening at the same time, then we will do that too. And maybe later another time we can review what happened with the rest. However, I really only have 1 hour today, so if it's just like yesterday, where matches start going into crazy times, I will have to take a break, cut it off, and continue at another time, maybe with the replays. So let's see. It is still not quite time, so we're only getting ready. That's a lie. Now we are ready to begin. Here we go. Okay, so both Sweet Dango and Zelda have entered their matches, and it is time for them to begin thinking about what they're gonna do. I wonder if they can see each other's boxes right now, or maybe I am spoiling each other's boxes. I do not detect any specific change in Dango's box. I don't think he was targeting Zelda in particular. He's using his most trusted characters still. Interesting to point out that Dango has decided not to bring Tiaris all the way along. And in the meta where tanking is still extremely effective, then Tiaris in combination with some other tanks can sometimes turn the tide. However, that is also the case of Zelda. There is no Tiaris to be found. There is, however, a Sophia. With Sophia comes a lot of shenanigans that could be done on purpose with some of the strongest AoEs, right? So you can go Bozel double AoE, Lana double AoE, then use Rewind with Sophia and be like, okay, we're doing it all over. There is also a Leonhardt, so that could also happen. Hello Pepsi user, who am I supporting? I am currently supporting Dango. I did not buy any other ticket. I think the prices are not really right. If you hit correctly, you gain a few K. If you lose 150K. So I'm only gonna use the free ticket from now on. Here we go. Dango gets to be player 2, so he's the first to ban. He may determine which way a match can go just by banning the first character. For example, if he chooses to ban Liana, it puts a lot of strain on the summoning strategy type of bans. If he bans Juggler, then he could enable himself for some AoE shenanigans, like insisting on the AoE. Sometimes this first ban determines a lot of what is to come. That's why Dango is taking his sweet time. Sweet Dango time. It is Leonhardt. That is what we call a respect ban. So there are sometimes some characters that would make such a difference for the owner that people are aware of who they are fighting against. In this case, Leonhardt is an especially strong ban because not only is it 4-star, it's extremely strong. Zelda likes to use him, and were Leonhardt to be chosen as a first pick, there is no way to stop Leonhardt from getting a buff. There is Juggler, there is Varna, and there is Bernhardt, who can all give faction buff or attack buff equivalent to Leonhardt. At the same time, Zelda decides to ban Liana for Dango. Dango is absolutely known for first picking Liana every single time, so instead he chooses to go for Azerida. This may prompt directly a ban on Bozel and Gizarov because, of course, Azerida that has faction buff available does not need to bring her own faction buff, which means it is time for Alhazard Bloodthirster. And this usually ends up killing anything, sometimes even including a juggler. Not really a juggler in this high enough of a playing level. Okay, so what Zelda is trying to do by banning some healers is threatening Dango of removing all possible healers or healing options, so that he still has to choose if he wants a faction buff or, for example, the Rachel still, or the Chloe. I guess in this case Chloe may be the correct choice for Dango. Now that Juggler is in the field, Dango will have to think, how am I gonna stop this double tank composition from lowering all the damage all the way? That's why probably he's gonna try to ban more healers. I would say in this case Chloe is one of the strongest healers of the 3 SR healer remainings, and a Listel ban ensures that there's not a strong counterpick to Dango's on Chloe. In the end, so there are some situations where you have 2 bans and there are 3 enemy things that you want to ban of a category, for example healers. It is sometimes smart to only ban the smartest option, for example Chloe in this case, and then take another of the potential win conditions of the opponent. Because after all, if you ban 2 healers, all you're doing is telling the opponent which healer to pick, and it's not really furthering your plan. That's also why it's important to do so. Opponent ends up, this could prove to be a mistake, we will see. So there's a Bozel ban and there's a Listel ban. Listel is of course one of the very strong units that can counter a Juggler. However, this opens up Gizarov. And Gizarov has 2 things that are amazing in this matchup for Dango. The first one is a faction buff for Zerida, of course, and the second one is a summon on his own. And the summon enters into the turn manipulation shenanigans that Dango loves, and this may further Dango's plan. Who do we want to win today? I absolutely always want Dango to win. Dango is a very methodical player, very dedicated player, and you know what? He's also representing all of us up there in the strategies team. So I'm really rooting for him, and I'm hoping that he moves forward. And additionally, I would also like to see if the Lord I Got can continue pushing forward in as a Rayguard representation. So that is it. Now, Dango, what Dango is currently considering is, do I run the opponent out of more victory conditions? Because, of course, if he bans both healers, he may face, for example, a Varna or a Bernhard that, together with Bozel and all the other AoE that could come his way, may just overpower what Chloe can heal. So what he's thinking is, if the enemy gets to pick a Bernhard, then there's 3 ways. Yes, exactly. There were 3 ways in which Zerida's attack was going to get diminished. So instead he chose to go for the safe options. He's probably gonna pick Landius as a response to this, we'll see. Maybe not, I don't know. Yes, Gizarov. I guessed this correctly 2 minutes ago. How cool is that? What Dango was trying to prevent is that the opponent would find a way to go all into AoE or into damaging spells. So that's why he chose to ban the 2 strongest attackers. One of them would also reduce, of course, the healing and the damage that Zerida could deal in Giant Aura. Okay, so the bans continue. Important to remove Sophia in case of rewind shenanigans, as we mentioned them before. And then additionally, Dango chooses to go immediately for Bernhard. Or what is he planning to do with that Bernhard? Maybe it's Ben. Yes, I think Dango's Bernhard has a ranged sword, which means with a breeze trigger he will be there exactly to deny all the healing from Juggler. Or if not all the healing, just the healing to the one character that he would need gone. And more importantly, he's now left with Leonhard. So it is of his choice if he wants to bring a Leonhard with a faction buff. Yes, there we go. With a faction buff from Bernie, which is insanely strong, of course. Or if he wanted to bring Varna, which I believe gets the faction buff from Empire anyway. It's Empire and Darkness, but no strategy, which is the weird thing. Dango's team looks very strong. That is very correct. I'm only afraid to see if Chloe can fall prey to something. Chloe would have no faction buff here if I am correct. Could be incorrect though. And in the case of the opponent, the healing is a little bit on the low side because not many people have an Iris at 6 stars. There's also no faction. Oh, yes, Princess faction buff, so that's perfectly fine. But maybe he chooses not to bring Princess faction buff because Juggler offers faction or Luna. So we will see. I think the ban pick is in favor of Dango. He has an extremely solid team and many ways to disrupt the opponent's play. However, double tank compositions are always very, very tricky. This is never something I want to face. And we will see if Iris is able to keep up with the damage that comes in. This could be the way. I am also guessing that Bosul will be not on AoE duty, but rather on summon duty and maybe on sleep duty, because first of all, he's probably not gonna be able to silence Chloe, and Chloe in response can also go Aurora Ring, clean everyone else from any debuff. You don't like to play double tank as player 1. It is very hard. Of course, there could always be a surprise from Zelda and give Landius route instead of shield, instead of guarding, but I guess that's a choice. Alright, it is time to play the game. Round number 1. Actually, I can click on stuff now. So, Bosul is bringing Summon, of course, because he has to counter the Summon from Gizerov. Black Hole without Silence and Fireball. That's interesting. The Fireball is also meant to try to kill Leonhard in one hit. However, Leonhard will be using Royal Cavalry, so one hit alone will not be enough. He thought Bosul would bring Sleep. I also thought Bosul would bring Sleep. That is correct. I think he's hoping for some cool silences with that Black Hole. But I cannot say I agree. Landius is bringing his normal set. He's bringing his normal set, no Princess faction buff, so that Luna can attack with a strong attack here, 1.5. Yep. And almost no damage taken. That's the cool part. Teleports suit on Iris as expected, and as we said, Bosul is bringing a summon to counter Gizerov summon. Interesting here, Bernie is now doubling as a tank, which is also very effective. Yeah, and makes it so that the AoE is not available for Dango this one time. However, he considered it was important to protect himself from Luna. I think this is the reason why Bernie is here. And I believe that will work out. Let's Gizerov bringing. Okay, the basic suit for Gizerov, which is the summon, the faction buff, and the Dark Dragon Breath. This is after killing an enemy, cooldown time of all your skills is reduced by 1 round. That's amazing. This also allows, for example, Zelida to killing blow twice, if for whatever reason that's the case of what you can do. Which could also lead to very cool things, like for example, if you kill all your units with Alhazar Bloodthirster, waited 1 turn or got dispelled, actually that cannot happen. So you wait 1 turn, then you're able to spam Killing Blow over and over because you still have no soldiers, but you're also not healing at the same time. I think that's pretty cool. I'm guessing he would have loved to be able to do all of this while at the same time having Wyler, because then Zelida can do Killing Blow, kill something, get the cooldown reset, move back, get Wyler's turn act again, and then act again with another Killing Blow. You didn't know Gizerov has such a faction buff? Yes, Gizerov's faction is gaining traction like absolutely insane. Almost all of the newest characters in the game, in the Chinese server right now, are attached to the mythical faction for whatever reason that people do not understand. But the result is that Gizerov is gaining traction like crazy. This is also why I tried to roll for Gizerov and failed horribly. But there is a focus banner coming up the coming month. Or soon, I'm never sure. I think it's the next month. And yeah, I also wish I had him now, even though right now I would be grabbing stars for my healers because of Ancient Call. I'm pretty sure Gizerov is one of the people I'm going to be bringing all the way, maybe up to 5 stars or 6. Okay. You want to pull on Yu Yu Hakusho banner? Yes, that is indeed true. Luckily for me, I really kind of only want Hiei. And I don't really know if I want Hiei so badly. I want all the characters, that's for sure. But we will see how I distribute my tickets. I have to say, I'm currently saving as much as I can. That is very true. Okay, what is going on here? Everyone is moving forward. This double tank here. This is still round 1, right? Leonhard did not teleport in. The reason for this is because, of course, the faction buff is not there. So there's really no surprising factor. I think what Dango is considering right now is that maybe he should not summon this turn and regain the player 1 advantage. Yes, exactly. So because the opponent summoned too fast, Dango now can delay his delay tactic, which makes no sense, and gain player 1 advantage. So now he has player 1 advantage, which makes him go first next turn, and also he will be able to still summon on this turn and continue on. I think that's just amazing. Gizerov is such a versatile character, I love it. So there goes the construct. The one thing I don't like from Dango is that he's hiding the construct as if it was completely useless. Like, for example, one would consider of the Necromancer. But I'm pretty sure that a construct is capable of destroying people. That's 1100 int. Do not forget. It's also very true that he got the upon death explode. That's another thing that cannot be ignored. You have given up on getting all characters since being free to play is too difficult to get them all. I agree most of the part. Then is the one condition that I'm putting on top of that is I am always trying to get all collaboration characters. I'm currently missing a lot of heroes, and all of those heroes are non-collaboration, right? I've got Sakura, Sumire, Iris, I've got the 4 from Trials, plus the true SRs, and I will try to do the same for Yu Yu Hakusho, because, you know, focus banners run all the time, but they will never run our old heroes again. Except the confirmed reruns of Strides in the Sky, but, you know, for the most part, those heroes are not coming back. I mean, if I miss Yu Yu Hakusho, I think I have to wait, what, 15 months until they may show up again? I think that's a little bit too crazy. You're missing Leonhard so far. Didn't want to get pulled in 230 pulls. I am very sorry to hear that. That was my lambda, in my case. 250 pulls, got absolutely nothing out of it. Once again, Dango pulls the construct back. I do not agree on this choice. I do understand it though. It's very hard to let go of the fear of losing your turn condition. However, I'm pretty sure a place like here would have been amazing because it would be in protection of Bernie. And then he could go on from there. So right now, the way the situation looks is that Dango has changed himself to be player 1. Let's see, 7 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, he could suicide just to kill this, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, so sorry. Okay, the teleport from Leonhard is in. I don't agree with the position. I think I would have gone here. I think I would have felt way safer by going here. But yeah, so be it. I guess this 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, I think I would have teleported here. It would still be in range of Bernie's protection. And it would allow everyone else to find a position. But maybe what he wants to do is leave this position for Zerida. And there's also a chance where Zerida kills this Necromancer. Because if nothing else, might as well kill one of the things. Dango tries to play without risks. That is kinda true. I think in trying to stay out of risk, you're missing some edge. You're losing some edge that you could otherwise have. I wonder if Zerida will try to go for Luna. Luna is currently not being guarded by the aura from Landius. So there was a chance this would have been done. However, it's not what he chose. Still, please remember that thanks to the faction buff, Zerida could now spam continuously killing blow in case it always gets a kill. In case she always would get a kill. What he still does with this is tell the opponent your movement range is still limited as it was before. You know what? I'm gonna turn on banter. Consider Dango should cheat. I regret turning on banter. Royally lost. That's impressive. Okay, Zedida has a breeze. Is there anything he can do with this? Turn off banter, enjoy. Yes, that's actually a very good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's nothing useful coming there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the thing is, had Dango teleported here, he would be able to do 3, 4, move here, then double AoE, then move here, and then line AoE. So that would have been an option. Or even moving back. Moving back is always an option. But right now, Leonhard is more of a threat that he could go around doing crazy things. Really no good place he could go right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's somewhere where he can move. So what can he do from here? 1, 2, 3. Hits all of these. Everyone heals back. There's nothing done. Yeah. Yep. Okay, it looks like the opponent has decided that he had enough of the Zedida Breeze and he won't see it. I would like to see... No one has lost so far. Don't know why that guy say Rodley lost. Triscuit exposed Dango hacking. I see. Turn off banter, enjoy. I think I should listen to that one person who is right. Dango best free to play. Dango is having a hard time. There is one good thing to say about Gizarov AoE here. Attacks all enemies within 3 straight lines in 5 hexes. So he would run here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would only hit this 2. It could cancel the opponent's turn manipulation advantage. And most importantly, every time you do damage with Gizarov, you're actually feeding into your construct any one of your super things. 5-star Gizarov. Dango, what is this? Some construct. Where's the thing that says that after intentionally dealing damage to an enemy, if Gizarov has a summon, add a random renovation to construct once. Yep, that is the one. You hope that Royally loses. Interesting. I think there's a lot of controversy around Royally, and I am only gonna talk about the plays that people do 12 years later. Hey, this is a very hard turn. I think the problem for Dango right now is that he went for the air slash bait, and he is probably not gonna get anything out of it. I'm still wondering with the Iron Fist is now down. So 9 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so Luna is in a safe spot. Interesting. Okay, Gizarov gets closer. Construct is still in a safe place. He hopes Sunsin wins and Lord I God. That will be very interesting to watch in the future. I'm gonna turn off the banter. I think it doesn't add enough to the game. I do like the idea of the fun, but it's not working out as we intended. Dango matches always go long. They're always hard. There's a lot of thoughts to be put into things, into decisions. This is exactly one of them. Some people are nice, but most aren't in banter. Well, you have anonymity. That makes it very easy to not care. I think Dango is trying to move carefully because he knows he has a slight advantage if he waits. Currently, this turn is not a good turn to attack. He could go for Bloodthirster for the next turn. He can start positioning himself here. He knows he can move Leonhard over here, and of course you lose the teleport double explosion. But is it really important if you're able to then go here and start doing your AoEs again? Lemons lost 2 units, now he only has Iris, Chloe and Dogo left. All 5 units of Sanzin, that's impressive. Dennis, who is player 1 and who is player 2 in that match? That would determine a lot. And hello Pano, how are you doing? So what, yes, exactly. God, I predicted the position. Or alternatively, Dango is actually watching the stream and getting ideas from me, you know? Dango, if you're listening, I got your back, man. So, what can Dango do? He didn't trigger Breeze, bad RNG. However, from a position like this, 1, 2, 3 movements, because this actually counts as sand dunes, he cannot go there. Grassland, Desert doesn't work either, so he would have to stay here. I guess this line is currently the threat from Leonhard. And then if he had that Thirster from here, 1, 2, 3, he cannot do that. He would have to stay far away, like here. I think that's perfectly fine. This person would not be in range, wouldn't be in range, yeah. So here it's safe for Serida to go. Chloe could easily go here, even though she has Breeze, there's nothing she should try to do right now. Sanzin is player 1. You know what? Lemons. Dennis, can you tell me one last thing? Does Sanzin have mages? Because I can imagine that Lemon's juggler can take, I don't know, 3 hits in a row and not die, something horrible like this. Okay, so Chloe going down. I'm guessing Zerida's going to this spot. The most likely scenario of what we're gonna see next turn is another advance from Bernard, probably into the forest, and most importantly activating the shield. Sanzin has Leonhard, Matthew, Rachel, Iris and Dogo. Ooh, that's a problem. If Rachel has single target attacks, that's just gonna end with a kill. There's not really a lot that I don't know. You know what? Dogo could still find his one position into killing Rachel with a Beast Shock and disabling guard at the same time in a right position. It's not over until it's over. However, that's gonna be rough for sure. I really don't see a way where that. Rachel has Lightning Strike and Dark Reaper. Bye bye, Dogo. Like for one turn, you just delay with your tanks and your healer. And then when there are no moves from the opponent, you go in twice with like Matthew and Rachel, and that's a kill. There's very little they can do. Rachel is a protagonist. I wonder if Matthew is bringing faction buff in that case. But Rachel is also Origin of Light, so Dogo has her covered anyway. I think. I may be wrong on all accounts. I don't have Rachel. See? Punished. Okay, so things are starting to take shape in this match. We still know that Dango is not really ready to pull off the trigger for this turn. He could only move here, maybe here if it's needed for the AoE, but it doesn't get him anything special. So maybe what we will see is a movement of Bernie into still protecting these two, but it would allow everyone else to move forward even further. Gizerov cannot fly. Even if he has feetsies like this, he's still bound by the rules of everyone else. So it may be interesting for Bernie to move here and allow the space for Gizerov to shoot. But Bernie decides to stay back. So if shot from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's not good. Lemon's lost Chloe. Yep. Matthew's buffing Rachel. Yep. Well, Lemons. The thing about this game is match 1 can go either way. It's really, really dangerous to guess how things are going to go. And this match is all about positioning right now. And I wonder if Leonhard can take this situation and attack here with Air Slash. It's gonna probably hit on Juggler, which is kind of intended. Yeah, Juggler thing is still up. It's not just to use the cooldown, it's just to move a little bit away and have some damage happen. Dango's matches always take really long. Dango is a very methodical player, and also it's the opponents who's usually taking extra time. The reason why I would like to see an attack over here is because then Chloe can come up here and attack if it's needed. Don't like Gizerov staying so far behind. I really don't like this move. But yeah, so Chloe can go in, do this, remove all troops that are not really magic resistant, and wait, he's not tanking magical. That sucks. Dango likes playing chess, I think. Wait, actually Chloe, no, it's int. He attacks with magic. Ooh, that's an interesting move. There's no more protection on him. Oof. Alternatively, that's 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. There's an extreme interest now into trying. So Chloe can actually come here, kill this. Zerida can then try to shoot at Bozel, who has no protection from anyone, and then run back. That's a very interesting plan possibility. And I think I would totally do it. Chloe can shoot here, there's no protection from him because he has no Great Dragon Magic Barrier. And then either Luna would have to take the position, or of course... No, actually, there's nothing Juggler could do to prevent that. Very interesting. Lemons lost the first match. Then that's an impressive feat by Zanzin. Good job. I like that line of play where Chloe punches this skeleton. I think it is the right time to do it. Also, you break turn manipulation for the opponent. You take advantage with your own turn manipulation. And you put the opponent in check. I think that's the important part. It is interesting to see that Nope, okay. How tanky is that Bernie? I think very tanky. 700 defense, okay. It's somewhat tanky. But I'm really surprised that Dango is deciding to take it so slow. Ooh. Things are turning. Well, there will be a normal healing for sure. Only 8k HP, yep, but Skeleton Knights. The Skeleton Knights are very, very tanky. Especially if you get to attack anyway. Dango knows one cool thing though, is that because Luna did not turn on Wind Spiral yet, if she does, she loses the 30% bonus from here. So he was considering, should I do Aurora and hope that Bernie survives, or should I just heal and be safe? He chose to be safe. I think if I was the opponent, I would Wind Spiral, yes. They have move again? Yes, they do. Okay. And it was the right choice, because now Bernie has at least survived. Ooh, Dango is now in trouble. This is a situation I would not want to be in, except Zerida was able to take the kill. And then it happens as we mentioned. This should not matter though. Yes, that's correct. Zerida right now has the killing blow again and no troops. And she's gonna get a faction buff. So that is important. All of that. Many deaths. Could be a mistake. However, it landed the kill that he needed, so that's fine. I think what I would do is I would move Chloe here. Maybe even here. And Aurora Ring. It is not a time to let Juggler move over to Zerida and attack. So I think that sounds like a good idea. I think this is a mistake. Juggler can do... wait, this Juggler is 3. 1, 2... No, wait, 3 is still enough. I don't think I would have allowed this. Okay, Leonhard is now even dead. I'm guessing a single target attack here. Faction buff, of course, that's also needed. I don't agree with this movement choices. But yeah, Burning being heal blocked by the Cursed Lance is very, very huge. I think the only question this game has remaining is can this Juggler kill... Ooh, interesting. Decides to go back. I don't think I agree with this decision. I think I would have gone in on Zerida. Try my best to get a kill. Even with no faction buff or anything, the attack from Beast Shock would have done it. Maybe he didn't see the kill? I don't think so. If you see this, this is just too tempting. Ooh. I mean, Zerida could now only move 3, however that is still enough to attack this and run away. Maybe even attack Juggler. Put some pressure onto that Juggler. No, run away and Bloodthirster. That is some moves, that's for sure. The Juggler is scary. Yep, that is correct. How's an attack with no faction buff? Yep. Okay, so there's a delay the opponent, but I don't know how much he can get out of that. What's for sure is that this person has to move out of here. Otherwise, simply moving land use here gets the win. Actually, I would have done that immediately. Just put land use here and then, yeah, just watch Gizerov die slowly. Still a better win because I bet for him. Oh no! Okay, here comes the dragon. What does the dragon do, actually, altogether? Attacks 9, extra effective against Holy, also inflicts 1 random debuff. Okay, that's cute. And what did this thing get? At the end of the turn, if you dealt damage this turn, oh, that's really good. See, this is why I think the construct should have been forward. The construct is amazing, and there were so many turns where Gizerov did nothing. Summon construct is only 4 turns cooldown. That could have been amazing. Okay. Chloe gave it a shot to try to kill a DPS. That would have been very, very good for Dango. Actually, no. Roylee and Sophia have both won their first match. That's pretty cool. I wish this summon was being used correctly. I really don't know why people underestimate this summon so much. It is so crazy. Absolutely crazy. Lord lost the first match. Yep, that is correct. But hey, comebacks have happened before. I do want to see this match to the end, and I think I will make the break there. There is still much to be done, and more importantly, tomorrow is a working day, so that includes going to work tomorrow. Good morning, Cheat. It is almost 12 PM here, but I guess you're having a good day over there. Welcome to the first match of Dango versus Zelda, which has been excruciatingly tenuous. And we will see where we end up after it's all said and... I'm interested to see if the summon is going to attack. I would really like to see that. I mean, the summon has really a lot of health. There goes Bozo, and as I have mentioned, never discount a match where Zerida is still alive. I think it's gonna get a little bit crazier when we get closer to the final positions, but please remember Killing Blow is now available again in case somehow everyone survives. I think Chloe is gonna get punched by Landius with 1300 attack. But hey, maybe Gizarov will try to help with a little bit of a punch effect. Indeed, that is the case. Resurrect here being absolutely crucial to stay somewhat healthy on this Gizarov. But Chloe ends up dying anyway. This construct got Breeze. Mobility +3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would punch Iris. No question about it. If I can fly here, I would punch Iris from there. My god, I think this could be a lucky break for Dango. Oof, that was really close. Then the AoE, very cute. Opponent has to really do something quick to protect that Iris, because with a little bit of love, this Iris gets trapped. Okay, Iris teleports herself. Yeah, of course she cannot be blocked. I think I would attack with this construct. 0 backup time. Yeah, for both of them. I wonder if the Dragon Breath is up again. I did the construct not attack. Oh my god. This construct is sturdy. It's not that weak. I guess it could have been... No, even if it was Juggler defending... Oh god. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Well, it is time for Gizarov to run away, that's for sure. I guess time to move here. Ooh, a straight up attack on a juggler hitting thorns. Probably not what he wanted. But what he does is he blocks still the position for juggler against Gizarov. That's good. Now Gizarov can at least move here and attack into juggler. 0 time, yeah. Okay, there's one more faction buff, however, it's probably over. I don't think I understand why Dango refused to use the construct forward. Even if it had died on attacking, then at the very least you shift over the turn advantage to you for the next turn. Juggler is on water now, yeah. That is indeed a problem. The good thing is he can range attack into Landius. Oh god, that hurts so much. I think Iris could even trade for a kill here. Or even at Gizarov. Song gets a new summon. Now the summon blocks the other summon, so that's pretty bad. Mobility +2, okay, so he can go all the way around. How is Iris dead? I really don't see that. Yeah, exactly. You can block Iris from going out of fog. Nope, that was not the way. Construct deals some good amount of damage. Yes, I adore the constructs. And this is it for Dango's game number 1. I hope this is a wake-up call for Dango to use the constructs in a way more offensive way. However, Dango has been known to come back from a losing best of 3 all the way to the win. So we put our hopes on Dango. I will be having to take a break here, and I will be ending the stream for today. We will analyze the matches whenever we can, maybe tomorrow, maybe during the week, and we will see how this very, very close closing final round, final group of Season 1 Apex Arena is going. Thank you all very much. Dango should be happy this isn't a best of 1. Well, having a best of 3 where you're already losing is still very stressful, so I'm not sure how happy he is, but there is still always the chance, and I'm sure he will try his best to come through. Thank you all very much, have a good night, and I'll see you next time.